Hello, and welcome back to Sarimik Gaming. I'm Sarimik, and this is the ninth episode of our Stellaris series, The Rise of the Aukarans. Last time we started colonizing the new corner of stars we have found on the galactic north, while solving out some more astral planes and archaeological sites. It was a very chill stream, but slowly but surely our empire is actually becoming one of the most technologically advanced in the galaxy. And we haven't even reached the mid game yet, which is pretty interesting. So let's see where we left off.
Screen, we see a detailed list of all the various empires we have
Oh,
encountered.
right. And we completed the astral reef about the automated advisor, and he had been annoying us for the whole past video. And as you can see, we have already opened up some new avenues of colonization here. There's a neighboring empire, which is the, can check the name. Oh yeah, the Ragenan sovereignty systems or something like that. We also have the Aramatians up north. I don't know if they share a space lane with us. I know they probably could open up here, but I think we're not gonna expand past Yutan, which is the homeworld of the youth. We finished the precursor storyline. We're probably going to make a colony here. I mean, we're probably going to make an outpost here, but outside of that, right now most of our space is just uh, we have pretty much reached the maximum of our expansion here, and we're gonna try to see if we can make a new sect. We can declare a new sector here, especially now that the rate is gone. I don't know what happened to the space rate that gave it up, that killed one of our scientists the last time we set foot here. But there's a relic world here, and we're gonna try and see if we can grab that before our neighbors. Our neighbors are probably going to expand to the eastward, so we're gonna make use of the wormhole to grab all the other systems we can. As you can see, we've already charted a course. Our constructor is also charting a course, and we have colonized Cipiton Prime. We're in the process of settling up. It has a lot of potential agriculture districts, so I suppose this is gonna become our main food producer. And I should probably check up a new Polynesian name for it. So let me just do a little quick search. I think it makes sense we call it Rotuma. Yeah, Rotuma seems like a good. So Rotuma is a size 25 ocean world that is gonna be pretty much a really big asset for our empire, because right now our biggest colonies are of course Aotearoa and Tuamotu, which is a Gaia world. And there's also a relic world. We're probably gonna have to give it a cooler name, but I have to think about the name every time, so no idea. we'll see what we get. Our constructors are
Special
also
project
filling up.
complete.
Visual debt. Our scientists have returned from the X-Band labs unscathed with footage collected from the facility's security cameras. It shows lab scientists bound and gagged as guerrilla soldiers pry open the weapons strong box, but to their dismay, the box is empty. Only minutes later, the rebels can be seen writhing on the floor in intense agony, dark patches swelling across their bodies. Then their skin rips and a grey unidentified matter spills out. The matter continues to expand, swirling hypnotically around them until one of the scientists activates the emergency system. Sprinklers douse the room in liquid, and an electrical surge passes through it, executing all living things. Here the footage ends. Our crew can confirm that the strongbox was indeed empty. Our excursion to the Advanced Labs has progressed on engineering research. Okay. L-Gate Insights. Something of a breakthrough has been reached within the Aukaran scientific community regarding the extragalactic sonified signal one of our science ships recently analyzed. While the full meaning of the sonified equation embedded in the signal still eludes us, Aukaran scientists on our home world have been able to match enough of the transmission's data on subspace harmonics to the technology observing the mysterious L-Gates. Examining in isolation, the signal is of little further use to us. Analyzing it in conjunction with other insights into the ancient gateway builders, however, may yield valuable data on how these L-Gates could be reactivated. +1 on L-Gate research. That's great. So, what I'm going to do with you? Oh, there's a site we have to excavate. How much do we have on the situational?
Information for you.
Yeah. Shoot the fuck up. What is this astral rift? Oh, it's on backs. Okay.
Construction complete.
¿Dónde? Oh, you finished that. Okay. I don't want to do the automated shipyard for now. I'm gonna hold up on that one. As you can see, we are reinforcing our fleet. We already have cruisers added to the mix. Battleships were coming too, but we haven't researched yet.
The relic screen allows us to view and activate.
Yeah. And we got the Youth Relic, the Youth Cryo Core. Extra pops when
Special
establishing a
project
colony is
complete.
+1. Energy weapon fire rate is 20%. That's great for us because we actually use lasers. The active effect gives ship upkeep of -20%. As the yacht never discovered the existence of hyperspace, they depended on their long lifespans and cryogenic technology to travel between the stars. This prototype cryo core was created by youth scientists shortly before their empire fell to the Jabardini. The cryofield generated by this core is well beyond our current levels of technology. Okay. Special project completed. Our continued studies of the massive skeletal remains on Sarakis 2 have managed to shed some light on how the creature ended on the planet. There are very faint residual energy readings that indicate some kind of dimensional portal existed briefly toward the rear of the skeleton. Science officer Kev theorized that the creature passed through this gateway from another dimension only to quickly perish in the hostile environment of this planet. Why did this and where it came from are questions that may never be answered. More psychics research. And there's the numistic fortune. Oh yeah, and we
Receiving
finally
communications.
the Ragarians want to establish an embassy. I'm down for that. We're a pacifist empire after all. We are a pacifist empire after all. As you can see, Rapa Nui is still holding up on um, those last districts. We're filling up the rest of our colonies. Rapa Nui is actually transforming, updating I think the last year of research labs. EMIF should probably it's still filling up energy jobs. And I think they already have the means to make some novel states too. So I'm going to do one of those here. Tuamotu is just have just been colonized, so it doesn't have anything of that. Hawaii is still filling up because it has to make extra industrial districts. It only has 3 left, so if it doesn't fill that one, we're probably gonna have to fill those up too. Niue is well already developed and it's still filling up those mining jobs. We have almost 400 minerals per month, uh, which is really crazy. And well, Rotuma is just in process. Normal reading. Further analysis of the data recovered from the Yutan system have revealed a subtle repeating energy pattern hidden in the background noise coming from the asteroid T1T93254.
Situation log updated.
What? But Yutano has been already. Well, I have no idea what's going on. Amoeba breeding program. I guess we can study the amoebas. We don't have any fighters anyway, so having pet amoebas must be fine.
Technology secured.
Battleships. Finally, we can get orbital habitats. I don't think we need that. Replicator kiosk. I suppose. I should probably add the industry things to Hawaii though. Can we make the manufacturing and
technology secured.
alloy foundries and civilian industries? Dark matter drawing. Now we can extract that dark matter. AI colony ships perhaps. Lurking in the shadows. A team member explored the ruins of Shulmak 5 recently disappeared. After a search, we found a skeleton that seems to have belonged to an Aukaran. Our researchers are in no doubt that these remains are what's left of our missing team member, but they are baffled as to how the body decomposes quite this quickly. They urge caution as we continue our investigation. Damn. Turbio. Yeah, I should probably make one of these. Got some extra consumer goods but I want to see how's the consumer goods consumption going on.
Anomaly
Actually,
found.
crashed ship. A vessel of some kind has crashed into the surface of this asteroid. Wreckage from the crash can still be found within the impact crater. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, we pretty have much doing the same over. Chameleon field exposed. A chameleon energy field of some sort concealing an ancient structure was recently exposed on the surface of Prelude 3A. A lifeless moon inside our space. Only a chance asteroid impact which was deflected of the field while the moon was being monitored by a passing fighter revealed its existence. Create an ancient tomb archaeological site. Wait, is this the tomb of Sarklan again? Is this the tomb of Sarkhan again? So that's gonna be awesome. Message in Aboral. As we expected, the message on these solar sailors is appropriately archaic. The bridge resembles the deck of an old planet-bound sailing ship designed to sail on watery seas. This deck plating appears to be metal, but most surfaces are covered with carved wood, a contrast to a glass-like substance on viewports and data screens. Powering up the ship's computer, we have found a data file with an old-fashioned seafarer song. According to our archaeologists, this melody was once known as a sea shanty or a space shanty. We are attempting to transcribe the lyrics. I'm not gonna sing this, but um, people that play Stellaris know that this is a reference to the trailer for the Aquatics pack. Crashed scoutcraft. A small scoutcraft of some kind plowed into the surface of this asteroid millennia ago, creating a shallow canyon. There is no visible cockpit on the ship, leading our scientists to believe it was either piloted by remote or through some kind of primitive artificial intelligence. Although it is too damaged to be salvaged, the ship hasn't been picked clean by looters yet. We will study its design. And Emperor Kairuku the first can gain level up. Investor Scenes, Expeditionist, Cartographer, or Reformer. Give me Reformer. Extra unity is always nice. The Ragarian wants to make a commercial pact. Right now, I think I produce a lot of we produce a lot of influence. So I guess we're gonna ally with these Xenos. They are a very budding empire right now, so we're gonna do this for them. We're gonna be benevolent. And we got physics research done. What should we get? Self-aware colony ship or quantum energy states or predictive. Give me a guardian point defense. Is this ancient technology? No, it doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, sphere of influence expanded means that Rotuma has been colonized. And as I said, it has a lot of agriculture districts. So maybe we could use this app to supplement our consumption of commercial products. And has a vegetarian power plant, so maybe it should be a rural world instead of a. No, you know what? It's gonna be an aggregor, but we're gonna make the vegetarian power plant anyways. So 6 agriculture districts. We're gonna make a temple, of course, and we're gonna wait for those noble states. It's gonna be interesting. And thanks to the youth, we actually get 2 colonies by default, but I think that was already from the expansion tradition. No, we didn't even start with expansion tradition. So the youth artifact is giving us extra population on colonies. Replicator quartz, vegetarian refining, we need that one for the energy stuff. Do we have any constructors that are right now? Yeah, you're gonna make an outpost, and we are waiting for you to do stuff here. We're not gonna be able to take out of the Yamek singularity because our neighbors are colonizing. I'm gonna let them do this, and Rotuma is gonna be our main capital on this sector for now, I hope. So we're gonna let them do their thing. Those are the North Indies basically. I'm just gonna let them do their thing. Maybe at some point we will allow them to become an independent polity, let's say. And the Ragarians want to migrate. I suppose we can allow a Xeno species to migrate to our planet. I'm gonna allow it. We can breed amoebas now, so we can use them up as fighters. The living state gives us unity from factions. I'm gonna annul for extra unity. And we shall probably get Secrets of the Youth. And yeah, we're gonna keep it like that. Vetarian refining is done. Alloy Megaforce. Message in Aboral. Immediately after we completed the restoration and reactivation of the data files, a thrumming musical cadence surged through the ship. Accompanied by the auto-tuned voice of ancient mariners, transcription follows. So yeah, this is the first verse of the space shanty. And it's pretty much the same as the trailer from Stellaris Aquatics Creature Pack. But the whole space shanty is actually quite longer. I don't know if someone has made a video about it, but I'm not gonna sing that up on these recordings. So yeah, we have all our scientists are busy right now. Metallic sands. Scanners indicate the sandy dunes of Selnox 4A are almost entirely composed of granulate rare metals. Perhaps some valuable resource could be extracted from them. Is it a living metal deposit? We have some of that, I think, but we haven't been exploiting it. And I'm pretty sure we have a black hole, but it doesn't generate dark matter. ¿Qué carajos?
Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
The treaty. Our archaeologists have learned that after a long and bitter war, the two empires inhabiting this corner of the galaxy some 200,000 years ago signed a treaty compelling them to settle all future disputes with a ranch and highly regulated combat engagements between robotic armies. RLS 3547 was chosen at the site of this battle. The treaty appears to have been upheld for nearly 2 centuries, preventing the outbreak of armed hostilities on numerous occasions until one of the empires was caught cheating. Curious. Ancient macro batteries. It's also, I have to check that one. Nano sand. The AUK Tag Jam de Memorable crew is excited to report an unanticipated find on the surface of Selnox 4A. Not only are the plentiful sand dunes on the planet composed of rare metal granulate, the sand itself is entirely composed of countless broken nanites. I knew it. Oh, it's nanite. It's not living metal. It's nanite. These microscopic machines are millions of years old. Their structures degrade far beyond ages of reactivation. While we cannot determine a source or of origin for these nanomachines, the society that created them must have been highly technologically advanced. Science officer AUK Tagjan de Memorable postulates that the nanites may have been used to terraform the surface of the planet millions of years ago. Okay, and we got a bit of L-Gate insight over there. How much we have of the L cluster? We have 2 out of 7. Damn. We can delve into the secrets of the youth in 7 months. I'm gonna do that.
Technology secured.
Alloy Mega Forges, done. Ceramon Metal Alloy, no, L-Gate Insight for now. Do we even have a fleet to face off against the? Not yet, but we do have battleships now, so they are pretty much picked. We can even add an Archaeotech super weapon. Oh my god. You're not gonna be using this. I'm gonna check out. You're gonna be using 2 crystals and Ancient Pulse for the extra shields. I mean, it's a little bit of shields. It's not like it's gonna break you up. And I'm gonna use Regenerative Hold now. Does the battleship even need afterburners? I suppose don't. It doesn't. But I'm gonna keep at least class 4 antimatter reactor. And yeah, it seems like a very powerful broadside or artillery. I think it should have at least one broadside. Or maybe a hangar core. Like it could be some kind of mini carrier. So we can bring some of our space amoebas with us. Yeah, I like this. I like this configuration, but the artillery stand is gonna become a broadside one. So it's mostly medium-sized lasers, Amia flagellas, and an ancient saturator artillery. Can I change this to carrier? The ship will stay at the maximum engagement range of its hangar. Range of this is 10, 16, 150. I think this should be a line computer because if it's gonna come in range, uh, you know, you should probably go into the tanking route. And yeah, it gets 3 utility slots actually. So we're gonna go extra fire control and regenerative and afterburner. And you're not gonna auto upgrade. What the fuck are you thinking? Oh no, I fucked up. Shit. Okay, again. Hangar core, broadside, autocomplete, ancient saturator artillery, plus steel armor, crystal plating, with a little bit of ancient pulse armor and regenerative hull, auxiliary fire control. You are midline, you are a line ship. You're gonna use cold fusion reactors because we want to save up on material cost. You're not gonna upgrade, but I'm gonna save you up. Can I do the same for the? I guess we can add artillery bows to this one. To our cruisers. Auxiliary fire control, and you're gonna be kiting basically, so you're gonna be shooting from afar. Picket artillery. I'm gonna hold up the small gamma lasers. But since that we have destroyers and no, I'm gonna hold it like this. So the Izmir is gonna be like this. Then Arsul stays as it is right now. It's a picket ship. And the Kermiel is of course our main Remain fighting force. Maybe I can downgrade your no, I can't. Okay. I can't. You should probably upgrade too. Gonna add some. Yeah, you're looking fine. You probably don't need those copious amount of energy. There it is. Okay, I should probably update the fleet, but I don't think we have enough alloys right now. So we're gonna wait, and the Limatar the Majestic is gonna do the Opriluk excavation site.
Construction complete.
And you, my friend, you're gonna be making mining stations and research stations. So yeah, the Olimac Armada is ready. I just have to add the battleships. Okay, we can't add that much battleship. We're gonna add 5. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna hold up until we get more fleet fleet command limit. So we're gonna go 25, 20, 15, 10, and then we're gonna have the Titans. But so yeah, and his Icatir, the Icater, the Amoeba. We have the new fleet that ain't going to disband because it's outdated. I'm gonna make a copy
Special
template.
project complete.
Secrets of the Youth. We have managed to recreate the cleansing process that the youth will use to prepare their hatchery worlds. It does have some concerning short-term effects on the biosphere, but once it recovers, the planet should be more suitable to our needs. Okay, Princess Waimanu II gains the expertise in New World trades, granting the following effects. As a counselor, she gets research speed for New World 50%, chance for New World researching 25%, planetary decision initiate youth cleansing process, which means uh, we got some hostile environment adaptation. Okay, okay. I have no idea what's that, but
The demographics tab tracks the makeup and
yeah, we're doing pretty fine. Have we got any of the Xeno species on our colony?
species screen lists
Not
all
yet.
types of nominally.
Not yet. We still have the Ralaket here, but outside we got a new Paragon. Buzz the Girl there. The sister's clothing and jewelry offers a glimpse into her opulent lifestyle. She bows before speaking. I offer my service as a governor and as a diplomat. Make me your ally and I will ensure you have a powerful friends in every corner of the galaxy. So who are you exactly? I was raised in the Sisterhood of the Alisum Magnetar. When my training was complete, like all my sisters, I was assigned to an off-world position. For many years I provided counsel, and if I may be so bold as to claim it, I enjoyed some modest success. Why don't you wish to join us? I believe that peace is the only thing that can create a stable future for our galaxy. The art of diplomacy is a subtle thing. I believe you can respect this. You still serve the Sisterhood? I serve all life. Now come, let's say we continue this conversation over a warm drink. She's an official. Gives extra research from jobs and strategic resources. Passive aesthetic, lavish lifestyle. Has an upkeep of 10 energy credits. I'd say that's pretty fine. Yeah, I say that's pretty fine. I guess we can enlist her. Now, the question is, where are we gonna assign her? I guess we're gonna assign her to Romuta, to Rotuma. And she's gonna be a resilient leader. Maybe I for talent. Too resilient. Fertility preacher. And she's gonna be advisor, ambassador, industrialist, or delegate. I guess she's gonna be an advisor. And there she goes. And I think this could become a new sector, right? Yeah. So the Rotuma sector has been declared. Fleet maneuvers. Commander George Dagger has drawn up plans for a major fleet exercise that will involve a substantial portion of our navy. The location he has chosen for this maneuver is the Saonus system, which is close to the border of the Commonwealth of School. The Dorboland may see this as a major provocation, but if we cancel the exercise, our military will consider it a sign of weakness. After all, Saunus lies within our space. The Commonwealth of School has no right to tell us what we can or we cannot do in our own backyard. Okay.
Situation log updated.
Well, technically it's true. We only share two systems, two sister limits with School. And where have I do to where do we have to do this? Okay, let's go. Muévanse. Muévanse, señores. So yeah, I guess we can replace our Minister of State with Bass. And we're pretty much done with the council.
The policies tab covers government policy.
Yeah, fuck you. Fleet supremacy, enhanced surveillance. We have extra costs because of the size of our empire.
Technology secured.
Okay, Elgate Insight gain. Impulse thrusters, I need that. Aotearoa had some, yeah, unemployment. So that's fine. The second verse of the space shanty is up. As we explore the ship further, attempts to power it up and recover its data files unlock more stands of the ancient space shanty. The ship's holographic display vibrantly projected image of sailors and spacefarers singing and dancing in accompaniment. The Ragarians want a defensive pact. I guess we can help them out with this. The library. This planet was once the center of a prosperous civilization known as the Ilani Foundation. During that civilization later years, the Ilani turned more and more to the hoarding of knowledge instead of more material matters such as procreation. As a result, their population fell rapidly. Alarmed by their dwindling number, their leaders attempted to find a technological solution for immortality. Records became scarcer around this point, though it appears to predate whatever cataclysm forced them underground. It is not clear yet what results their efforts yielded. And we got the living state. Okay. Ancient macro water. Is this a A kinetic weapon, okay. Youth astronomical interferometer. Hyperlane detection and okay, let's go with the all the ancient technology first. And we're still producing excess exotic gases apparently. So even though Rapa Nui has filled up the research complexes,
Construction complete.
we're still pretty much positive on exotic gas. So that's mainly due to the youth. That's mainly due to the youth home system. Killing warriors sighted. For several months now, we have received scattered reports of small numbers of alien mercenaries and privateers operating on the frontiers of our space. They call themselves the Kirimian and are apparently exiled from a nomadic warrior culture inhabiting overcrowded space stations in and around the Aurelia system. Their passage near our space proceeded without incident, but they warned us against trespassing in Aurelia. There is no Kirim central government to speak of, but their various factions are engaged in constant infighting and often launch raids against neighboring star systems. Indeed, given their vast population and space-based production capability, the Kirimian would likely be a significant galactic power if they ever stopped killing each other. We are the Kirimian and we are the favored servants of She of the Void. The all-seeing, ever-knowing, and above all vengeful supreme being that lords over space. It was she that made us give up our ancestral planetary home eons ago to take up residence in her eternal domain, the cold depths of space, so that we could hunt unbelievers and appease her through sacrifice. Alas, the doctrinal wars have sapped our strength, and we are now a divided people struggling to divine the true path she will have us walk. Yet her favor can be won through the destruction of alien heretics, being at the behest of other heretics, whose many of our warriors are willing to fight your battles for a price. Okay. Messaging aborted, our archaeologists have unearthed of a stash of potent potables. Were the sailors consuming these foul liquids? We will not ingest these strange liquids. Our exploration of the sea is already sufficiently intoxicated. So yeah, dear birds of the shanty. And Hepan in the back can become expertise in voidcraft, salvager, or reef work. Reef walker, please. How's Rotuma doing? The districts are up. And we can make a vegetarian power plant here too. So we're gonna make one of those.
Council agenda ready.
Okay, a higher purpose has been charted. Um, Preserve the order. And we are ever increasing in size. First part of our expansion tradition is done. We have one key research. That's good to know. We're gonna move excess population to Rapa Nui. Deep caverns. Interior imaging of Saulia 2 suggests massive underground caverns waiting below the planet's surface. They may be worth investigation. Let's go. What time is it? Oh, we still have 20 minutes. Okay. How much alloy we produce? 40 per month. That's not enough. How's no, Tuamotu is fine. Okay. It's Hawaii. Hawaii already filled up the specialist jobs, but it's thriving. From beneath the waves, The colonizers on Rotuma regularly explore the planet in hopes of finding more resources to help with day-to-day life. A recent expedition to the North Pole has now unveiled a large object on the bottom of the ocean, an alien battle cruiser. The pressure of the deep will prove a challenge, but it is possible to get to the ship. Try and salvage it.
Situation log updated.
Okay.
Special project complete.
Predictive algorithms. Okay. Expanded combat algorithms. I need that one too. We're getting stacked. We're getting stacked. Message in a bottle. Our exploration has revealed a glance of ancient history displaying the zeal and courage of ancient explorers. Clearly, the captain used this space shanty to motivate and coordinate the crew. Perhaps they even sang along. But archaeologists are suggesting this performance should be preserved in a museum installation. As for the ancient melody, we transcribed all the lyrics we could find and added them to our databanks. Our own sailors now have a habit of singing versions of their own space shanties, which should improve their morale and efficiency. And this is the last one. It's time to untether from this ancient vessel, casting all the hawser as we set sail on solar winds, steady as she goes. Memorize the lyrics and set the next course. Yeah, the space shanty is actually a pretty cool thing. But I'm not a singer, so I don't want to cause any kind of cringe. Living metal lakes. Investigation of the caverns below the surface of Saltea revealed them to be filled with a silvery liquid metal that flows from cavern to cavern in gleaming rivers. Pulling into underground lakes, more surprising still is the discovery that these metal substances share many key properties with organic life forms, including responding to environmental stimulus and exhibiting self-sustaining processes. It remains to be seen whether this exceptional metal should be classified as truly alive or it may have several practical applications to our engineering technology. We gain research option on living metals. We already have some of that here. And you should be making outposts. Start the course. You should probably be Meredith.
Technology secured.
Impulse thruster done. Dura steel materials, I need that one. The mausoleum. The structure appears to be a gigantic mausoleum or necropolis dating back several million years. There are no obvious signs of previous looters, so the structure may have been left untouched since the chameleon field was erected. The structural first chamber is accessible, but an impenetrable door blocks any further progress. Large alien glyphs, as of yet untranslated, have been carved into the wall above the door. Fascinating. Yeah, this is Arkansas. We're gonna get four artifacts already. Uh, that's the most I've seen on any given run, and we're not even in the mid game. It's like, what the fuck? Razor 3A extract your resource. Okay, we discovered S-Row. Okay. Speaking of that, we haven't really decided the ascension path for this series. Should the Aukarans ascend into psychics, into psychers? Should they become cyborgs or robots? Should they become masters of genetic manipulation? Because I know we can uplift the species, but we don't really need to become, like xenocompatibility and shit. You finished? Good.
Technology secured.
Anti-macro batteries, check. Hostile environment adaptation, check. I feel like making a few hyper relays. I guess you can just make the hyper. No, wait. I want to make the hyper relay.
Excellent. As you can see on the
Yeah, yeah. Shut up. I made the hyper relay. Hyper relays cost alloys though. That's something I cannot give too much. Discover another toxic candidate for terraforming. Okay. Cancha de Redeemer is ready. The Bengralian Triumph wants to sell me food containers. No, sorry, I don't have time for that. This is Princess Waimanu, so she cannot do Astral Rift, so I'm gonna have to do something else. Like studying the strange asteroids. Yeah, how are we rating right now? We are 2004, 2004, 15. Okay. Quantum energy states or positronic AI. Give me energy. All the credits. And you finish. Okay. So go back to Haramut. Hostile environment, okay. Astronomical interferometer. That's 50 months. Niue can become a planetary capital, I think. Yeah, it is. It's still filling up. Tuamotu doesn't have any people. Oh yeah, I forgot the role for Tuamotu, but I think Hawaii is still a long way to go. So what could I do with Tuamotu, honestly? I guess we can make a few more trade districts. We don't really have an urban world, so I guess we may as well. And we can make the noble states, not yet, but we can make the alliance soon. I'm gonna add that one. Research agreement with these guys. I guess I can share technology with the primitives. And didn't this planet okay, isolated valley there. This was going to be
technology secured.
A sub world. But steel materials? Can we live in metal? 44 months. Okay, we can. We can. And we will. Man, we have a lot of astral threads.
The astral actions screen allows us to spend.
Shut up. Yeah, things are coming along. And I have to update all the designs now. So we have Durasteel now. And a much better propulsion system, so I'm gonna have to use
Star system charted.
yeah, we're gonna have to use all the stuff. What's a compact Okay, let's go with this.
Council agenda available.
This one also has to stop, but the antimatter reactor can stay. Okay.
Technology secured.
Okay. So the library. We can now piece together what became of the Ilanis' attempt at immortality. It appears that far from bringing them everlasting life, they created a terrible menace, as one of microorganisms capable of multiplying rapidly and almost instantly devouring any organic matter, as must have happened to our team's lost member. The resulting cataclysm wiped out much of the population. The survivors splintered into two groups, one unwilling to give up Shulmakfai took to the depths, recreating their civilization in airtight pockets such as the one we found. However, this solution proved unsustainable in the long run, and eventually the microorganism found its way into their habitats, and the caves became their tombs. The other group instead went into exile, enforcing a planetary quarantine by utterly obliterating the surface, rendering it uninhabitable. They will henceforth live in small enclaves and dedicate themselves to preserving the lost knowledge of their civilization, eventually morphing into one of the ancestors of the modern Curator Order. These microorganisms will make a fine weapon. Killer microorganisms modified added. Army collateral damage and army damage. We are pacifists. We don't do this kind of shit. So quarantine the planet and allowing only careful study. Gonna get extra science from that one. Applied superconductivity or self-aware colony ships. Me superconductivity. That seems to be novelty.
Hyper relays allow for more efficient.
Yeah. Hyper relays are cool. Did this guy make it already? Oh, that was pretty fast. Okay, so we're gonna connect Chulmak here. And then you're gonna make a research station. Glassed planet. Okay, that's the planet that has the thingy. And Hepanir, you can probably do the faint energy signature. Does it mean we're gonna find the Jute on the same run? I wonder. I guess not. They went extinct long ago. And yeah, Saolea has been charted. This one has to be charted. And I guess that this is gonna be our ultramar territory per se, because it's completely close up from the rest of the arm by the Ragerians, and they're basically our client state. So we're gonna share our knowledge with these natives while we make our own little colony here. This is an interesting political thing. We're a big old empire here at the south, and we just colonized the north after finding a wormhole, and now we're sharing all that baggage with a bunch of pre-FTLs that just discovered how to go faster than light. Pre-sapient species. One light to its species on Ulka exhibits unusual intelligence. Through the planet's dry and rocky landscape, these creatures have evolved to dominate their environment. Tests run by scientists Kev of the Memorable show that their evolution can be accelerated with the application of the right technology. Something to keep in mind. But and this planet also has titanic life form. Second planet I see with kaijus. Are these guys conservative? Okay. Members of this species often prefer all wisdom over new experience, but this is a regular pre-sapien species. Okay. How did they
We have discovered
survive
highly
with
evolved animal
titans?
life.
How did they survive with the titans? New contact. We have received a communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire that called themselves the Principality of Sintomoroyulak. Utlak. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening on the communications of another empire we are in contact with. Princip- what the okay, this is new. Principality of Sintomoroyutlak. Well, Metalian represents the Principality of Sintomoroyutlak, led by the illustrious Archprophetess Elkiri. We rule our region of space under a divine mandate, and so long as you do not interfere with our spiritual endeavors, we look forward to learning more about your culture. They are spiritual seekers, they are fanatic spiritualists and xenophiles, so new friends bring us closer to divinity. What is this exactly? Someone is trying to establish contact with us. We hear the rush of flowing liquid in the distance and the squawking and wing flapping of tiny avians taking flight. The transmission seems to be coming from a thriving biome. Hello? There is no response. Hello? And communication. Okay. So, I'm gonna wait until the new year finish before closing the episode. Terraforming candidate discovered. For details, Survey has revealed that it may have once have supported life in the distant past. There are significant deposits of frozen water on the polar ice caps and beneath the moon's surface. The existence of valley networks suggests that the water may have once flowed freely. The energy cost will be daunting, but we do have the technology to gradually terraform this moon into something that will support life once again. Yeah, terraforming going on.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
Winking. Repeated scans of full cat for surface give inconsistent sensor readings, almost as if the planet itself was in constant state of upheaval.
Receiving communications.
Another embassy? Yeah, we can. But where are they located? They are on the other end of the galaxy, on the far southeast. Be amazing. The very geological structure of Full Cat 4 is indeed in flux, driven by what science officer Keo asserts is a tectonic process as fascinating as esoteric, but is more interesting to the Aukaran Empire is that we may be able to strategically hold the planet's ceaseless, chaotic self-transformation. In short, an instant terraforming of the planet into something slightly, if not entirely more habitable, is theoretically possible. Kev estimates that an additional 200 energy credits will be needed to open a thorough mapping of planetary activity and determine the validity of what the science officer has termed a surgical terraforming strike. Of course, we can always choose to terraform it using existing technologies at a later date. Yeah, let's add the money. Tactical terraforming. Science officer Kev reported that Ulcat 4 can indeed be terraformed. A narrow window of opportunity is expected to open shortly, as the planet enters a particularly unstable phase of its cycle lasting a couple of months. Kev believes that miniaturized explosive charge delivered to the planet's crust and strategic irradiation of the atmosphere during this time will hold Tulkas for tumultuous chains and stabilize it in a form somewhat more suitable for sustaining life. A special project has been issued, but we do not have much time.
Situation log updated.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, you have to be on the planet, so yeah. Do that thing first. And then you finish serving, and then you start serving this, 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 and this. Oh, and this, and this. For now. How's the Armada going? We have a lot
Special
of...
project complete.
Yeah, we can reinforce the fleet with this. Tactical terraforming successful. Science officer Kev is proud to report that Ulcat 4 can now be reclassified as an arid rather than... Oh, that's cool. As an arid rather than barren planet. This grand experiment has greatly enriched the Aukaran sciences. It's a size 24 arid world. Nice. Someone is attempting to contact us again. We hear the sounds of the biome from earlier. Still, nobody's pressing. Trace the source of the transmission.
Situation log updated.
The Spirans are doing on a migration treaty with the other guys. Okay. Okay, submerge cruiser and trace the source. Let's do this.
Receiving communications.
Non-aggression pact with a clearance. I suppose we don't even share territory, man. We 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 don't even live close to each other. Like for real. I just hope you're not trying to pull me out on a fight with the Spirans because I don't even have a way to get to them.
Our intel level with this empire is dropping. We risk.
And we improve relations. I'm gonna send. I don't think we're gonna study more aliens, honestly. And I think we can. I'm gonna open my borders with them because we don't. Okay, we have open borders with them.
Star system charted.
I'm gonna open borders with the Dima school because they have a pretty interesting synergy with us. They are isolationists, but they haven't fucked with us, so we're gonna try to smooth relations. Because I think we're probably the two biggest powers in the galaxy, but the Menjusana are also over there, so I guess they're also pretty big too. Rapa Nui can level up into a system capital complex, that's great. Okay, and after you make the research station, you're going to make a. No, I don't want Caravaneers trash, please. You're gonna make a hyper relay here.
Special project complete.
Source of the transmissions. We were able to locate the source of one of the mysterious transmission on tracing signal to multiple points of origin. We have ascertained they must be coming from a moving object, or leading to suggest we were contacted by a ship which may be used as a nature reserve also. Establish communication.
Construction complete.
Astro Creator Azarin. Okay. Giavardini data cache. A small listen and output dating back to the ancient Jude Giavardini conflict with a substantial data cache was hidden deep within the asteroid, built by the Giavardini after the war to observe Jutan in case any Jude returned to their home system. In the centuries that followed, the Giavardini repurposed the output into a testing site for some of their more novel experiments in faster than light travel. While the data is mostly theoretical, some may still be of use. Okay, Morel Gate. We establish communication and are met with the now familiar sounds of the biome. However, this time we hear someone speaking. Well, greetings, Aukaran. I've been expecting you. Pardon the pretense, but I have to know how curious you were. Now let me ask you something. How do you all look like? Who are you? Ah, you rather not need to pleasantries. Very well, allow me to introduce myself. I am Azarin, but until you answer my question, I will say no more. Now tell me, what do you ascribe for life? That depends. Life comes in many forms. A sensible answer. Few will hesitate to remove something that will threaten life, yet it must remember that all life holds infinite potential. Now I will shed some light on my reason for contacting. Go on. I am a former astrobiologist from Asati, a turned scholar of astro creation. I seek the material needed to create new life. Astro creation requires more energy than I can generate on my own. I assure you this is a worthwhile pursuit, but first a challenge. I would like to send you a gift of sorts, if you are able to neutralize it. What is Asati? Asati was my home. It was a Gaia world and the capital of the Astrophyton Plexus, my people's empire. And home to many different species, sadly they are all lost. At its pinnacles, our world was a wonder to behold, teeming with life and natural beauty. I imagine such biological diversity has scarcely existed since, but it all fell apart. Now treat my gift with care. What is astro creation? An excellent question. Astro creation is an advanced variant of terraformation. It is incredibly powerful by seeding a planet with one of my terraformation nuclei. We will be able to transform almost any planet into a thriving Gaia world. The process requires a great deal of energy, but the results are nothing short of spectacular. Amazing, yes. The gift I sent you is a first step toward that end. Tell us about your ship. Ah, yes, this may seem unusual to the uninitiated. Indeed, this is the interior of my ship. This is the Vivarium. It is a dome ship, complete with a fully functioning integrated ecosystem. I admit I'm quite proud of it. Where are you? Oh, you're appearing, you're showing on my feed on the home wall. Okay. The gift I have given you was grown here. Okay. Until
Situation
next
log
time.
updated.
So what is Azarin gifts? The supposed gift we received from Azarin is in fact a plant-based bacteria, unlike anything we ever seen. Neutralizing it will provide a dangerous challenge. However, if we are successful, it will further our understanding of science and medicine. I guess we can leave that one for another time, but seeing that we are already on this run, I guess we're gonna do this regardless, because we got interrupted before I could close up the episode, so we're gonna go the extra mile. What does Astro Creator Azarin wants with us? We have been a benevolent empire, that's for sure. Emperor Kairuku has become
Special
quite
project
volatile,
complete.
but yeah. Asanin's bacteria. We have made progress with Asanin's organic gift. The growing potential for interdisciplinary scientists' advancement is encouraging. We have collated our findings, having neutralized any potential threat from the microorganisms, and we are ready to contact Asarin again. Asarin is delighted to hear of our breakthrough. Wonderful. I appreciate and applaud your efforts. Now, Aukaran Empire. I have another question. To escape death, would you take the life of another? I mean, sometimes we have to. Indeed, most would. Survival is the driving force of all living things. After all, understanding and accepting that fact might save you one day and your conscience. Before my next query, I have another gift for you. It is a Rafflesia satia, a type of flower native to my ship. Challenge you to make it bloom. Farewell for now. Very well, goodbye.
Situation log updated.
Life signs. Despite the toxic content and high pressure of this moon's atmosphere, strong life signs have been detected coming in from its surface. Okay. Another challenge from Azarin. Let's see if we can cover them up. Azarin has tasked with blooming a giant flower, both native to her dome ship's ecosystem. Based on initial observation, this flower may be of great astrobiological significance. Let's go.
Special project complete.
Sleeping crystal nest. The trapped asteroid is in fact a crystalline being's nest. It is good that we didn't keep digging it, for it seems like we agitated the creature hibernating inside. We do nothing for a while and study it from afar, it should settle down. Okay. Another scientist finished. Can I send you up for... Oh no, you're the princess, yeah. Didn't we have another excavation site somewhere? Seems not. Seems not. But for the time being, I'm gonna send you to... No, not there. I guess you can stay on the capital for now. Yeah, there's no point. And the Goom can does indeed do astral rifting. Let's go. Ancient Tomb. The alien glyphs above the door have been translated as it follows. I am Sarklan, the guardian of Mostar, the prophet of Ba. In a galaxy awash with spite. Okay, toxic biological industry. The life signs observed within the toxic atmosphere of Felis 3 are giant semi-organic machines. This alien industry seems to have been the cause of the noxious atmosphere on the planet. Yet it's still operational. No other life sign remain on the world, and the creator of these machines must have left them running. We can't quite ascertain their purpose yet, but their construction could surely help our understanding of engineering. Harvest what parts we can, or curious. Let the sleeping fools lie. I guess harvest what we can because it's free alloys. Okay, I am Sarklan, Prophet of Ba. In a galaxy awash with spite and hatred, I have chosen to seclude myself here. Proceed if yet be worth. After combining through the first chamber for anything of interest, archaeologists discovered a tiny concealed wall panel. When pressed, the ancient door rumbled open. The second chamber can now be accessed. Yeah, and a scientist exploring a astral rift. Scientist Kev can gain a rift walker. I'm fine with that. Can we finish Hazarin's challenges before we finish the episode? It may be the case. Yeah, 2 months.
Special project complete.
Hazarin's Rafflesia. Our initial attempts to provoke a reaction from the flower bud were underwhelming. It was only when we applied electrical stimuli beyond our usual safety parameters that we were able to bring the flower to bloom. We have completed Hazarin's latest task and I'm ready to contact her again. A tiny pollination drone buzzes around Hazarin's head. She gently waits its...
Star system charted.
I'm gonna pause the game. She gently wats it away. Hello again, the Rafflesia Satya surely is an interesting plant, wouldn't you agree? Evolution truly is a wondrous thing. I'm impressed you were able to apply the required amount of energy to make it bloom. He claps her hand excitedly. Time for another question. Would you sacrifice your own kind if it meant you could save lives elsewhere on a massive scale? We're a pacifist and a spiritualist empire, so I guess some sacrifices are worth doing. Yes, it may seem the obvious choice, but when caught in the moment, it can be very hard to see it through. We must set aside our emotion and do what is best for the greater good. I have one final question for you. Will you hesitate to remove a threat? No. Hesitation gets you killed. I agree, decisiveness is vital, but some situations require extra consideration. Sometimes you are not fortunate enough to have all of the necessary information right away. Patience could benefit you greatly. Hasan is quiet for a moment, then concludes, well, I have asked you enough questions. You possess admirable patience. I will take some time to collect this information. We shall speak again soon. And Cognati can become... I think you're gonna become a scholar. And yeah, it seems the Aramatians actually share this chunk of the galaxy with us, but not this one. So they're gonna be snaking their way down here, and this plot is up for grabs. The clearance want to trade with us. I'm gonna allow it.
Life form encountered.
That gives us a full view of their empire, kind of. Astro Creator Azarin, legendary paragon. Hello Aukaran, I am pleased to see you again. Despite your differences, it is my hope that you will embrace my teaching and learn to utilize astro creation for the good of the galaxy. As long as you strive to create new life, my skills in my ship are at your disposal. If this pleases you, I will gladly join you. Azarin is a scientist with xenophiletics, cataloger, survey speed and supply speed, anomaly discovery chance, monthly food, research speed, additional leader trait options. Okay. What exactly is astro creation? It's an advanced variety. Okay, this. Okay, what are those things on your back? She already responded this one. A trait unique to my species, simply put in our youth, they grow quickly, not without discomfort, I may add, and must be pruned regularly. Lest we be weighted down by them, she smiles. At my age, however, such struggles are a thing of the past. They are not quite seeds, but it will do for an analogy. I come to call them terraformation nuclei. Breed them leaves the potential for growth, for rebirth, and for life. What is that buzzing drone? This one? This is a pollination drone. They help to ensure the vigor and future of my ship's ecosystem. They are not altogether inorganic, and even possess the ability to produce pollen on their own. They can even regulate pollen transversal by use of static magnetics from their battery terminals. Adorable, isn't it? Uh, Asari is a legendary paragon, so I'm not gonna dismiss
Together,
her.
we will create a galaxy in bloom.
Wonderful, I have plotted a course for your capital and will be arriving shortly. Oh, and before I forget, my ship's ecosystem is home to a wide variety of ecto-hormones. To commemorate our collaboration, I have prepared a gift of pheromones. It's not my best work, but they will provide some positive effects to your people. Pheromone cocktail modifier is for 2 years. Citizen pop happiness, pop growth speed, resources, worker pop resource output, and researcher output. Damn. Damn, man. What is all these goodies? And saving game. I guess I'm gonna check out Azarian skills next episode. But as you can see, the Aukaran Empire keeps getting the W's for now. We are big, we are growing, we are still growing, we are making acquaintances, and we are getting some serious, exceptional individuals in our ranks. So that should be all for the episode of tonight. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow the channel. You can also find me on X. I post there regularly, and you can also find me on Twitch. Well, almost the same name, Sarimic Gaming. So links are on the channel description, and I hope to see you next episode. Have a good night.